Tasha K has done it again, and this time she might have just burned down 3 households in one live stream moments ago. The controversial blogger went live, dropping a bombshell that has love and hip-hop fans in shock. Yandy Smith, allegedly, had multiple secret nights with Kirk Frost's, Rasheeda's husband, and the receipts. Tasha says they're too real to deny. With over 200K people watching in real time, Tasha spilled everything: exclusive voicemails, alleged hotel logs, and even a blurred photo that she claims shows Yandy and Kirk leaving this same penthouse just minutes apart. But the part that broke the internet: Tasha claimed Rasheeda found out weeks ago has been planning a silent exit from both Kirk and the show. "Rasheeda been done," Tasha said. "Y'all just didn't see it yet." Fans are flooding the chat, screaming betrayal, heartbreak, and plot twist of the year, Yandy. "I thought she was the loyal one. This ain't cheating. This is nuclear." But is it real? Is it revenge? And what pushed Tasha to expose it all right now? Because once the full timeline is revealed, you'll see that this isn't just scandal. It's a calculated takedown that could destroy every friendship in Atlanta. Before the live stream, before the hotel footage, before the name Yandy even trended, there were whispers. Whispers that something wasn't right between Rasheeda and Kirk. But no one expected the name to come from Tasha K's lips. And definitely not in the middle of Yandy's marriage drama with Mendices. Let's back up. For years, Rasheeda and Kirk Frost have been the on-again, off-again roller coaster couple of love and hip-hop Atlanta. Cheating scandals, outside babies, public fights, and awkward therapy sessions. Have seen it all. But somehow, Rasheeda kept trying to hold the marriage together at the same time. Yandy Smith Long, known as one of the respectable ones in the franchise, has always painted herself as the glue, the peacemaker, the loyal wife holding Mendices down while he served time. She built a brand on it. It's a whole empire. So how did her name get caught in the crossfire of Kirk's latest alleged betrayal? Enter Tasha K, the blogger who's made a career exposing celebrity drama, says. This isn't just gossip, it's documented betrayal. And according to her, the connection between Kirk and Yandy started months ago. Quietly, allegedly, both. Kirk and Yandy were spotted at a private industry retreat in Miami back in April, hosted by a major brand that often brings together reality stars for networking, branding, and, let's be honest, content farming. Photos were taken. Nothing looked suspicious at first, but Tasha claims that night Yandy and Kirk disappeared from the group after the dinner. Security footage from the hotel, she says, shows Kirk exiting an elevator alone at 11:41 p.m. Yandy follows just 3 minutes later. Still a coincidence? Well, here's where things heat up. Tasha says she received screenshots of a DoorDash order from that same hotel room delivered to room 1709 at 2:13 a.m. The name on the order? Why? Smith, the guest who checked into room 1709, Kirk Frost. At the time, Rasheeda was in Atlanta filming a brand collab. He was reportedly visiting family in New York. Fans didn't suspect a thing, but according to Tasha, that Miami night was just the first of several over the next 2 months. Yandy and Kirk were allegedly booked at the same events in Houston, Charlotte, and Nashville, always accidentally overlapping. Always with no public content together. Y'all think it's just work? Tasha said on her live. That man doesn't even show up for his wife's skincare line launch. But he's flying across states for Yandy's PR brunch. And it gets worse. An insider, allegedly one of the event coordinators, slid into Tasha's demuse with a bombshell. They requested rooms on the same floor. Not together, but always close. Now here's where the Rasheeda angle hits hard. Tasha claims Rasheeda found out weeks ago after she overheard a conversation between Kirk and one of his boys on speakerphone. In the conversation, Kirk allegedly said, "Yandy be stressin' too, but she'll understand me better than Rasheeda ever has." The betrayal. On stereo. According to sources close to Rasheeda, she didn't confront Kirk immediately. Instead, she went full ghost, quietly meeting with lawyers. changing access to business accounts and moving personal files out of the home. One source said she was planning her escape. She just didn't know how to blow it up without it ruining the show contract. Enter Tasha K. Now here's where the motives twist. Some fans believe Rasheeda herself tipped Tasha off to force the narrative out and finally free herself from Kirk without taking the blame. Others think Tasha is weaponizing a half-true story to pit two women against each other for clicks. But no matter how it started, the fire is real now. Rasheeda has unfollowed both Yandy and Kirk on Instagram. Mendices hasn't posted Yandy in over 11 days, and Yandy, she posted a quote last night. "The enemy always thinks you're too quiet to fight back until you swing." So now, fans are digging. Rewatching episodes. Reanalyzing past interviews. Wondering if the signs were always there and we just missed them because, if Tasha's right, this isn't just a messy scandal, it's the collapse of ATL's power couples all in one deadly shot. Just when you thought Tasha K's live stream had revealed everything, voicemails, receipts, timelines, it turns out the real drama hadn't even started yet. Because what happened after the bomb dropped took this mess from scandal to straight-up war. Let's start with the fallout. The morning after Tasha's live stream hit 1.2 million views in under 10 hours, Rasheeda disappeared from social media. No IG stories. No quotes. No promo. Fans flooded her comment sections with questions. Is it true? You good, sis? Not Yandy of all people? And while Rasheeda stayed silent, Yandy went on defense, but not directly. She posted a cryptic IG reel showing her walking confidently down a hallway in full glam, with the caption, "Let the liars talk. I walk with God." Fans were divided. Some said she was denying the claims without giving them attention. Others said she was being slick and avoiding accountability. But the pressure only mounted when a new voice memo surfaced this one had names. In a follow-up video, Tasha K dropped a blurred audio clip of a woman allegedly Rasheeda speaking on the phone with an unknown friend. In the clip, the voice says, "I told her to keep her distance. Told her don't play in my face with my man. And she did it anyway." Tasha didn't say who sent her the recording, but the tone. Broken, hurt, controlled rage. Yandy crossed a line, the voice continued, and Kirk, "He'd been dead to me. This just proved it. BRO, that was all fans needed." Hashtag Yandavuz Rasheeda took over Twitter. Hashtag KirkFrost trended again, but this time with emojis attached. But that's not the wildest part. Because guess who joined the chat? It's Carly Red. The original queen of LHH chaos posted a shady IG story. "That's why I mind my business. But woo, the stories I could tell if someone asked me about Yandy and then retreats." That triggered a digital manhunt. Fans began digging into every photo, flyer, and tagged posts from the industry retreats Yandy and Kirk allegedly attended together. And in a now viral TikTok, a creator pointed out that in 3 separate events, Kirk and Yandy checked in the same day, no posted photos together. Yet multiple mutual stories showed this same exact hotel decor. Then came the first twist. Tasha K dropped a message from an anonymous assistant producer on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. The message revealed that Yandy and Kirk were allegedly caught in a heated argument backstage during the taping of a group scene in early P. According to the message, Kirk told her to stop acting brand new when she got nervous about camera proximity. He said, "You ain't worried about cameras last month? Oh my, God. So now it's not just rumors of a fling. It's alleged arguments about keeping it hidden. And the biggest jaw-dropper, that message included a line that has people ready to burn it all down. Production said if we accidentally catch something, don't delete it. Save it for a reunion bombshell." Translation, they might have known. And they wanted it for ratings. Meanwhile, what about Mendices? Still silent? Still hasn't posted Yandy. Still hasn't said a word. But fans noticed something chilling. He and Kirk had unfollowed each other. No likes, no comments. No traces of their friendship. And then A third woman enters the mess. A Miami club promoter, only known as @MissBars posted a 3-part TikTok claiming she saw Kirk and a woman who looked like Yandy leave a private VIP section together back in April. At first, people laughed it off, until she posted a screenshot of the guest list listed Y. Smith 2 VIP passes confirmed by Kirk. The internet exploded. Why would Kirk be confirming Yandy's entry? @MissBars claimed, "I ain't know who she was at first. But when she walked by me, my girl was like, is that Yandy from the show?" They were real low-key. No touching, but definitely moving together. Fans went back to Yandy's IG. Guess what? No posts that night. No stories. Just one quote posted the next morning. "Sometimes peace costs you your people." Woo! So now the questions are multiplying. Was this a full-blown affair? Was Rasheeda already planning her exit before Tasha exposed it? Is Mendices plotting a response or a retreat? And was VH1 sitting on this drama, waiting for the reunion to pop it off? 'Cause Tasha says there's more. She hinted that she has a room key photo and an anonymous confession that ties everything together. But she's holding it for now, and the craziest part, Tasha claims she only exposed this because someone close to Rasheeda asked her to. Could it be Rasheeda herself? Or is someone else pulling strings behind the scenes to destroy Kirk and Yandy in one deadly strike? 'Cause if even half of this is true, the Love and Hip Hop ATL reunion might be the most explosive in franchise history. Just when it felt like this scandal had hit its breaking point. Tasha K, Kirk, Yandy, Rasheeda, and even Carly Red all caught in the crossfire. One last leak flipped the entire story on its head and dragged Mendices out of the shadows. Let's get into it. Hours after fans dissected the club promoter's VIP list, screenshot from Yandy's private burner account allegedly used for low-key travel and PR scheduling was leaked by someone claiming to work in celebrity event security. The message sent from that account to a hotel concierge in Charlotte. Please confirm late-night privacy access for Mr. Frost. He will not need valet. Room 1420. Name on file. Smith. Boom. The message was dated 3 days after the now infamous PR brunch Tasha mentioned earlier, and the concierge's reply confirmed entry will be arranged through side elevator. Fans couldn't believe it. That's coordination. That's not coincidence. She wasn't hiding it from the public. She was hiding it from her husband. But just as the internet sharpened its pitchforks for Yandy, another twist hit the timeline. From Mendices himself. In a now deleted IG post, Mendices shared a black screen with these chilling words. "A man knows when he's being played. Don't let that smile fool why been new." Within seconds, the comments blew up. Did he just admit he knew about Yandy and Kirk? Bro been silent because he's been done. It's not pain. Sounds like revenge. Is loading. But wait, Kit gets deeper. Tasha K followed up with a voice note she claims was from a close male source tied to Mendices' circle. The man, whose voice was altered, said, Been done with Yandy since February. He found some texts, saw some locations, didn't add up. He told her she could save face in public. But behind the scenes, he was out. So now let's piece this together. Yandy's been attending private events with Kirk Mendices. Allegedly discovered it months ago, Rasheeda may have been the one to leak it via Tasha. Kirk's own friend was allegedly recording their convos and handing them offhand. Here's the kicker. A deleted text thread from Kirk's iCloud was leaked on a jailbroken device. SEHS, you read that right, and posted to a Reddit thread that's since been locked by moderators. The texts. They show a chat labeled YS with messages like, "Tell him it's your glam shoot, not mine. He's still asking questions. Don't post tonight. She just went live." That last one. Dated the night Rasheeda filmed a makeup tutorial and fans noticed her acting tense and checked out. This is war. Meanwhile, VH1's reunion taping was postponed just 48 hours before the cast was due to arrive. The official reason: scheduling complications. But cast insiders told Tasha the truth. They're trying to renegotiate scenes. Everyone wants to know what footage production already has. Remember that producer message earlier? The one saying they were told? To save accidental footage? Well, someone just confirmed it. A field. Producer anonymously emailed a blogger with the subject line, "They told us to roll on Yandy and Kirk, no matter what." The body of the message read, "I worked sound that night. Heard them talking in the hallway. She was telling him to stop texting her so much. Said, you said this was different. I still have the mic feed." Oh my God. That means there is raw audio, likely owned by the network, of a conversation between Yandy and Kirk that confirms an intimate, secretive, and possibly ongoing relationship. And it gets worse. Because now, Mendices has allegedly met with lawyers. One insider says he's preparing a full-blown legal separation and is ready to protect his brand and business investments. So what does that mean? Yandy's marriage crumbling, her friendship with Rasheeda is finished. Her image as the strong, loyal wife in pieces, and Kirk. Sources say he's doubling down and refusing to acknowledge any wrongdoing, telling production that he won't film reunion scenes with Rasheeda unless she agrees to. A private sit-down first thought. In other words, he's scared of what she knows. And what about Rasheeda? Still publicly silent. Still unfollowed everyone involved. Still moving like a woman, ready to blow it all up on her terms, and now fans are left with one chilling truth. This wasn't just cheating. This wasn't just betrayal. This was a calculated collapse of Atlanta's most iconic reality show couples. The question isn't if it's true anymore. The question is, who's going to survive the aftermath? The moment Tasha K's voice note dropped and Mendices posted that cryptic black screen, the internet lost its collective mind. Within hours, this scandal officially crossed from love and hip-hop drama to a culture-shifting firestorm. Let's start with the fans. Across Twitter, TikTok, Reddit, and Instagram comment sections turned into a war zone. People weren't just reacting. They were choosing sides. Hashtag Team RASHEEDA exploded with comments like, "She stayed through babies," "embarrassment," "cheating." But this broker, Rasheeda ain't say a word, still cleared everybody. You know it's real when the most loyal woman in ATL finally packs her bags. Meanwhile, hashtag Team YandyY defenders clapped back. "Until I see clear footage, I ain't turning on Yandy. She held a man down for years behind bars. You think she'd fold for Kirk? Please, y'all believe Tasha K over common sense again? But then came hashtag Team Mendices. This man stayed silent and watched the house burn from the porch. He'd been checked out. Yandy just forgot she was playing with a calm man, not a dumb one. Low-key, he let her fall without even pushing. And in the middle of it all, Kirk Frost being dragged harder than ever before. The memes. Relentless. Kirk got more loyalty from strangers on Instagram than from his own bed. This man fumbled Rasheeda and pulled Yandy into the pit. Certified villain. One TikTok went viral showing a scene of Rasheeda crying. In past seasons with the caption, "When she cried back then, we thought it was just about cheating." Turns out, she already knew what was coming. Over 4.5 million views. Then came the industry reactions. Spice fellow LHH cast member went live and said, "I've been quiet, but Rasheeda didn't deserve none of this." And I don't know what Yandy thinking, but if it's true, it's better fix it fast. Remy Ma commented SMH under a blog repost of the leak and followed it up with, "They always say it's a lie until the audio drops." Tommy Roman dropped a classy but shady tweet. "It's always the ones who brand themselves as unproblematic that turn out to be the coldest ones in the game." And then rapper Waka Flocka commented under the shade. Room's repost of the concierge leak. Y'all think cameras don't exist in 2024? Everybody gets exposed eventually. It was clear the streets and the industry are not buying the coincidence angle. Meanwhile, VH1 is in crisis mode behind the scenes. A reunion producer reportedly told a gossip blog, "We had a whole reunion script planned. It's scrapped. Everything's being rewritten." This storyline just took over the season. And fans are demanding transparency. Petitions are circulating asking VH1 to release the raw hallway mic audio Tasha referenced. Hashtag drop the tape over 75K signatures and counting. One fan tweeted, "Y'all showed Rasheeda breaking down on national TV for years. The least you can do is show us what finally broke her." Even bloggers outside the US are covering it now. A UK podcast titled Reality Rewind called it the biggest betrayal in reality television since Tristan and Chloe, but with way more receipts. And that's not all. Took to national brands One Hair Care. One athleisure have reportedly paused partnerships with Yandy pending the outcome of the scandal. "We're assessing the situation and will determine next steps based on public response," said a rep. Meanwhile, Mendice's own IG has seen a 25% follower boost since his cryptic post. One pinned comment says it all. He's watching and he's calculating. Don't underestimate a quiet man with nothing left to lose. And Rasheeda, still silent, still unbothered. But fans believe she's waiting for one perfect moment, likely the reunion taping, to drop her OWN receipts. Because according to whispers, she's got screenshots, and when she's ready, it won't be a clapback. It won't be a rant. It'll be an execution. Just when we thought this drama couldn't drag in another name, someone stepped out of the shadows with receipts so deadly it could end not just a relationship, but multiple careers. And the wildest part, it's someone who's been here the entire time, quietly watching. Waiting late last night, Jasmine Blue, former Love and Hip Hop cast member and once rumored side chick of Mendy's season, posted a cryptic reel that flipped the internet. Y'all think it's just Yandy and Kirk? Nah, that's just surface level. It's a whole nest of secrets. Guess what? I got screen recordings. I got time. K. And I'm not scared. Screen recordings in the background. A blurred screenshot of a group FaceTime call. Visible names: Kirk, Yandy, an unknown number. And Mendice's. Wait, what? Was Mendice's part of this? Was he aware from the jump? Or was he playing both sides? That's not all. Jasmine also shared a voice note with the speaker distorted. That said, they all knew what was happening. Rasheeda was supposed to pretend for the reunion, but she switched up. That's why Tasha K got the leak. Boom. So now the game changes. Rasheeda wasn't blindsided, she flipped the script. Mendice's may have been playing chess, not mourning. Jasmine Blue's about to drop receipts and she's not under any network contract. This could mean unedited footage, screen recordings of DMIs, or even conversations the show tried to cut. And the final BOMB. Tasha K commented under Jasmine's post, "Drop it. I dare you. I'm ready for part 2. Part 2 is coming. And insiders say VH1 is in a panic. Cast members are lawyering up, threatening to pull out of the reunion unless they get control over how their storylines are edited. One executive reportedly said, "We wanted drama. We got war. This might never air the way we planned." So what's next? Will Jasmine expose private convos between Mendice's and Yandy? Will Kirk's hotel hookups become public footage? Will Rasheeda show up to the reunion with receipts of her own and shut it all down? Because one thing is crystal clear now. This wasn't just a cheating scandal. This was a coordinated cover-up that's been unraveling in real time. And as the dust settles, one woman has gone completely silent. She hasn't posted. She hasn't liked anything. She hasn't responded. Yandy. And in reality TV, silence this loud means the bomb hasn't dropped yet. It means the real explosion is still loading. You just witnessed betrayal, silence, revenge, and now an unexpected threat from someone holding the deadliest receipts yet. So now it's your turn. Drop your thoughts in the comments right now. Did Yandy really betray Rasheeda, or is someone framing her? Is Kirk the mastermind, or just the fall guy? And what's Jasmine Blue really about to expose? Could Mendices have been in on this the whole time? Are you hashtag team RASHEE? A quietly plotting, powerfully silent, and ready to strike when the cameras are rolling? Or are you hashtag team Yandy, caught in a trap, staying silent and preparing a final play no one sees coming? Sound OFF in the comments. The best theories get pinned. We want drama. We want chaos. We want receipts. If you're living for this mess, hit that LIKE button harder than Kirk hits the block button on Rasheeda's burner account. Subscribe right now so you don't miss the next jaw-dropping update. Because this story, it's not just scandal, it's a collapse in slow motion. Turn on notifications because as soon as Jasmine Blue drops her next clip, or that mic feed audio leaks from production, you'll want to be first in the comments with your popcorn and your mouth open. This isn't just a love and hip-hop storyline anymore. This is a TL reality being rewritten in real time. And you're watching it live. Let's single quotes us go. Let's go.